It's
Is this a dream?
it's
I
kind
don't
of
think
fine.
so.
Just
That's
get to
strange.
bed and rest
Somehow
some.
it sends us flying
Like
into the
it's.
stars.
I can understand you. Like I'm little bit tired as well. But I'm like, I'm not. I didn't play any RPG the whole week, so I have to like spend all the time I can to play some RPGs. So there we go. Where's the games? Oh, what the hell? Sorry, I just stepped out. There we go. So we just got to a space world, whatever, I guess. And here's like, no, is here anything to loot? Nothing? Okay, there's just an imp.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. It will consume us all. By the quill that lasts a
I'm just
words,
watching it.
what's this? Two
Okay.
Rivalonians here
I wanted to
at the
pickpocket
end
this
of
guy.
space and
Okay.
time? How very, very, very curious.
Okay, who are you and how
Oh,
did you
yes,
get here?
yes. Proper introductions. ZixxZaxx, the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was and is and hopefully all that is to be.
Well, that's kind of your own problem if you just watch TV till like 1 a.m. Like I'm trying to get like always at the same time to bed. Like I'm just going at like 11 p.m. or let's say maybe 12 p.m. And then I'll wake up after like 8 hours. I'm kind of having a pretty good schedule on my sleeping. I'm just sleeping like 8 hours and then I'm completely rested, I guess. So it's kind of, my body is kind of used to this. Like it's pretty well. If you're like in the bed at 12 p.m., you just wake up at 8 o'clock and it's fine. Like you have the whole morning to do some stuff. Like I'm not the kind of guy which is like sleeping to like 11 a.m. There's like nearly the half day is already gone, and on weekends it's kind of so bad. You should just, I can just give you the idea of picking a timer. Like after 8 hours, it's just waking you up. Like if you have this, like an alarm after 8 hours, this is like just the best thing to train your body. I'm not even taking an alarm. Yeah, see, that's a pretty good start for it. At 9 a.m. But I would say just take 8 hours and try it with an alarm. I'm just suggesting it. It's the best idea. I've did it like for, I would say I've did it with the alarm for like half a year, and then I was like, my body was used to it, and so it is my body is just waking up alone after 8 hours. Okay, let's continue.
As for how I got here, well, for a
His voice
historian
is
appointed
nasty.
by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2, 3. How
Okay.
you got here, though? That's a rather more interesting question.
He's like the
On
imp
such
of
a
time.
tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own shadow.
Why is this place, as you say, shrinking?
Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a flutter? It should have.
Yeah, so I guess have fun and have a good night later on. At last a question I can answer most definitely. I mentioned already this place at better time. That didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a flutter. It should have. Okay.
Time ought naturally to
time
have
come
no
to-
end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally
Thank you. Have a good night as well. Bye.
terrible has happened.
How can time come to an end?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens, and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
I think that imp may be quite
I will
mad.
just take all of
Then
those
we
stuff
had
here
better
first. There's
tease
like
him and have a look through
Can
the
I loot
looking
it?
lens.
Petty Petty Cake Volume 1. This looks like something like a baking book, let's say.
Not even worth the rummaging.
Not even worth the rummaging. Oh, did I just solo hole? Just solo hole Virek, okay, I guess. Okay, let's say, what is this one? Is this like something to bake? Patty cake. What finer feeling can there be than when a group of rough and tumble adventurers gather around the fire to lose the chill and share tales of beasts slain, loves lost, and victories seized from the jaw of evils? Perhaps when a cooking pot appears at the fire's heart, the promise of a thick stew or tender pie becoming from its iron depths. There's like, this is like for nothing. Thought I would get something from this. Secrets of the Scroll, Volume 4. I didn't. Should really consider to just read the books I get. Like I'm forgetting them. Like the whole time. Where's the? Wait. I just want to say there's like, she has, that are the better boots. Okay. And there was another book I forgot to read. This was the patty cake. Does she have anything in her backpack? Nope. She still needs a weapon, something like a bow. I need to buy her a bow. Secret of the Scrolls, read. A gifted mage is also a calligrapher and an author. Composing his own scroll and even skill books. Before a magical book is procured, however, an appropriate pot of ink and quill enchanted with pixie dust must be obtained. If you can't find a quill, a whittled feather does the job. Magic ink pot and quill. Okay, they are crafting receives. Objects, magic ink, pot and quill. What does this thing do? I don't know. Like I have to. How to get a quill? Any dagger and any feather, or any knife and any feather. Okay. I guess I'm going to experiment with the crafting in the later stages. When I think I want to. She has like crafting level 3 and blacksmithing as well. I'm gonna see if like the items or weapons I can craft are well later on. Then I will go for the blacksmithing on her. If they are kinda decent. Let's see through it. Okay.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's...
Okay.
The portal has become active. Fantastic. It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be?
Okay, continue.
You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is
I'm
causing
special.
the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away. Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
You believe we are somehow connected. Okay, can we first discuss what we witnessed through your looking lens? This looked like a dark dragon in the video, in the cutscene.
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it.
Okay.
It is the void itself.
Void
the
dragon.
dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean.
Okay.
I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
Like a void, let's say, I'm eating dragon. Or maybe it's just the appearance of a dragon. Maybe it's a bigger source, I guess, like a bigger monster behind it. You believe we are somehow connected to this
It's not
plane.
that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then,
Okay, continue.
no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The
Zap.
chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
What lies beyond this portal?
Though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagued your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than...
He doesn't say it. I have to go through, he said.
Why spoil the
Yeah.
mystery?
Oh,
As soon as we
I thought it.
through, we'll find out for certain.
Okay, through the portal then.
After you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side.
And
You first, but don't dilly-dally.
okay. Calling the Zig a source on this journey. Is this like another entry? No, this is like... Ah, okay, this was even before it. This was like in the filter completed. Ah, okay, it is like a quest look. This is so weird, like it looks so strange. Source on this journey. According to ZixxZaxx, so you're making the end of time grow. That is we are delaying the end of the ends. We can hardly tell whether this could be true, but we don't want to discover what lies beyond the portal that we've supposedly activated. Okay, so we're just...
Yes, just as I
I'm
hoped.
going in.
There she is. There it is. Come, don't delay.
And he's off.
Okay, I'm
The
just...
imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
I'm just following. That's the imp for now. Like some portals in here. Chest.
I am the last chest, the last chest, the last chest! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it! Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each
Okay.
by each, you'll discover how to open me!
Okay, that's like a riddle in the game. That's cool. It's pretty dope. Just a second. I need to do a short break. Be right back in a second. there we go. Okay, let's just talk
Could it be,
to him.
milady? The weaver of
To him, I
time,
guess.
mother of history, author of all that has ever been.
Indeed,
Okay.
Sir Imp, as surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Okay.
Astounding, unbelievable. I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought
Okay.
guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the
Human
end
beings.
of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
Okay.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
You truly are the weaver of time. I imagine you already know the answer to that. It was a stone, a strange stone that zapped me from us. Okay. Just being a little.
If any other being
Okay.
in Rivellon asked me about the details of their comings and goings, I could describe them down to the minutest of details.
Okay.
But you are different. Of you I see nothing. I know nothing.
I guess I escaped
So
time.
please, do tell me, how did you arrive here?
Stone, strange stone that zapped us from where we stood in Rivellon to this place among the stars.
A stone. So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
Yes, it just so happens. Have you
Not
seen it
never
before?
had I experienced
Wait.
something so
What the hell?
contrary
I
to
skipped
my
one.
nature.
Even though I
To
pressed
weave
once.
something I had not seen, had not expected.
I will use the
Life
mouse.
does not simply spring into existence, you see. But
And
yours
you-
has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
The rat told me about I'm beautiful as a starstone.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it
The rat
possible?
spoiled me
Do
at the
you
start.
not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Continue.
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone.
Okay,
Source
continue.
hunters, it would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
What is the starstone exactly? Where does it go?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret, a secret lost even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Nope. I don't see it.
Mysteries
I
of
hope you're
all
gonna tell
time,
me.
Gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
Okay.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this
Yeah, I
Starstone
can't explain
is
it
the
as well.
antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm.
Okay,
If we do
continue.
not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
War 1. If these stones, well,
Indeed you
if these stones
must.
can heal,
Though I may not yet
we
understand
just go
why,
for them.
it seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of
Continue.
course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Without these
So
stones,
we found our
Hunter,
enemies.
there will be
I
no
guess.
Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
That
Continue
shall never
then.
be, milady. As sure as Zixx comes before Zaxx, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void.
Okay.
He's our most mysterious guest. Are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
Okay. Is there any
I've got
up?
something for you
Weave
when
of
you're
Tile
up to the
told us that we are not featured upon the tapestry of time, even though all the rest of history and creation is. Why are we the sole exceptions?
So, what do you think?
Not a moment ago, we were hunting source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
Hey, what Zixx and the Reaver will. I need more evidence before I will buy into this wild. We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something in all of this. Okay.
No matter how improbable, anything is possible. If the Weaver tells the truth, we have some serious work ahead of us.
Yep. Both romantic. Lucky charm is increased.
I got something for you.
Reputation is increased. Holy damn, this is cautious. Sneaking is increased. Does she have the same things at the moment? Like, I'm curious. She's bold. Initiative. Like, she's completely opposite, and she would need. It's weird. She's seriously.
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
This is not applying on the. On Bertra. It's just on the main characters. Like, this is.
Think, Source Hunter.
Calm down, mate. Yeah, shit, I would need cautious on her.
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
I will just talk to him. He won't shut up if I don't.
Glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivellon. Not just yet. No,
Okay.
with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But
Okay.
you need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver
This is like
will
my base, I
discover
think.
about you. Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days. Off
Okay.
you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
The Weaver of Time said our finding Starstone helps her weave the tapestry once more. How is that possible?
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void. I honestly don't know. But
Okay.
ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
Yeah, I have some
Like the
questions for
imp
you.
said to the ballista operator, shoot.
I'm supposed to search for stars and it would be handy to know where to start
Wouldn't
looking.
it just? Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing guide, but alas, such a booklet does not exist. Just like
Okay.
yourselves, Starstones are curiously absent from
Okay,
history,
so I get no
both
help,
in
thanks.
my writings and on the tapestry of time. From what I
Continue.
can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world.
Ancient places.
Ruins,
Okay.
caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed, and consult with my agent.
Okay, whoever's your agent. I still don't understand how Starstone and the Void
Neither
Dragons
do
are
I,
related.
But the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies.
Okay.
This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is all of time.
Okay.
We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission?
Okay. Yeah. Sounds lovely. You say you are the
Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per
Impistorian.
se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't touch me, that's one. Immortality is mine as long as no one skewers me with a sword, and even then I'll be back in a jiffy. But of course I
Okay.
have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that is. Not to mention how much stress that void out there is causing me. The end of time. I'll be out of a job. So, gather those starstones.
That's
so
his
that we
only
may
issue
know
with
the
this
history
whole
that
thing.
was lost. Know so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and close the dark eye of the void forever.
Okay, don't you find somewhat lonesome being the host so currently of time?
Lonesome, observing the frontier of creation, surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore. Lonesome being privy to all that has been and all that
Could be
is.
me, I guess.
Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind a bit of company now and then. Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. I can hardly wait to pick her brain about the great battle of the Sons of Sigurd. The last Rivellonian who remembers it died more than 7,000 years ago. Before
Okay.
you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world.
Oh, okay.
I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
Okay, ZixxZaxx told you the secret of the waypoint travel. Use the rift button traveler. Okay, so I can travel to any waypoint now from here. You've opened the homes to travel